Are you one of those big fans of the series Shtisel? Well, I'm not. And Tom Teicholz and I are now going to discuss our pros and cons and our views about Shtisel. Shtisel.
Oh, yes.
Talk about Shtisel.
And for those of you who are not familiar, it is a drama centering on a ultra-Orthodox family in Jerusalem. And it is a very popular program, popular to Jews and non-Jews. And I know, Susan, you don't like it. Tell us why.
I don't like it. I started watching the first season. I did not enjoy it. I want to be generous because I am tired of Jewish people being represented around the world as Hasidic, as men with long payas and women with their heads covered and sitting at separate tables and having, no agency in their lives. And the majority of Jews are not like that. And I think, we're a very small portion of the world population, and people get to know different cultures through film. And this is how we're being represented, and I don't like it, and it's untrue.
So I don't disagree with you. In fact, I just did a review of 2 books about the ultra-Orthodox for the Los Angeles Review of Books, and I floated this same question that actually an English writer, David Baddiel, has raised about whether this fetishization or interest in the ultra-Orthodox is in some ways the only vision of Jews that's acceptable to people when they close their eye and they say the word Jew.
Exactly.
Is that what comes up? And is there something sort of a little wrong with that? So I don't disagree about that. On the other hand, what I find in Shtisel and in other shows about the Orthodox, Israeli shows like The New Black or Shrugim, which I enjoyed very much, is that, when you make a romantic comedy, it's very hard to make one contemporary because there's really no obstacle to the couple having sex. But if you're doing a show about the ultra-Orthodox, there's plenty of obstacles to everything. And so since drama thrives on restriction and conflict, these shows have plenty of that and make for interesting watching. And so that's kind of part of why I think it's so attractive to writers and filmmakers, because the conflict is there. And again, in Shtisel in particular, we see the very human frailties and deficits of all the characters.
Right, but it would be like saying that doing all these shows on the Amish and saying those are Christians. That's Christians, the Amish.
Well, look, I mean, yes, we had Big Love, right, about the Mormon polygamists.
Right, but
so there's always an interest in that, and we've had plenty of miniseries on various popes and the Medici and all that stuff.
Right, but there's a variety as opposed to. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us, and we want to wish you all a Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach. See you next time.